So, I've been actually enjoying Arena a lot lately, so I want to show you guys one of the games I had. This is my first Arena video, so I hope you like it. I'm Duke here with a Soraka, so we have the ultimate healing team. And I will be showing you the most absurd item on Swain in Arena later on, once we get it. But for now, let's just get into the round. Well, pretty much what I've taken away from Arena is that it's all about playing plants. So you can see here, we're just going for plants. I'm running up, picking off away enemy plants. The more plants you get, the much easier time it's gonna be because you get less cooldowns. The healing is nice, of course, but the shielding as well. Like, if you have a big shield when you go into the fight, it's gonna be super easy to win it. So I'm simply just weaving around a bit. By the way, for the first augment I didn't show, but I took the one that gives you chance of critically healing and shielding, which is very nice for Swain, of course. And the crit early honestly makes a lot of my auto attacks crit, which is kind of good early because Swain is very weak in level 3 in Arena, but it gets much better later on. But for now, we can easily take out Veiga and Malzahar. Yeah, it should be quite good. We have very good sustain, and if we play the plans well, it's super easy. So I always pick Rel. I think Rel is my favorite of the champions you can decide on. Simply just getting prismatics for 3000 or 4000s is super nice and super fun. I think prismatics is my favorite part about Arena. One of the things I really miss on normal Summoner's Rift is simply having more items, okay? And the prismatics is super fun, and trying out new stuff and testing it out. For example, Swain. So here against Zac and Vel'Koz, I'm gonna spend a lot of time trying to just dodge, but it's super hard because if I just run straight in, Zac is probably gonna jump on my Soraka and just combo us. Vel'Koz gonna hit everything, but if I stand back, right, we're gonna get poked by Vel'Koz. He's way further range than both of us. So we're just gonna play a bit safe and wait until Zone gets closer, and maybe we can do some miracle there, but this is looking kinda rough. Also because if you don't know, Zac passive lives in the fire, so it can be extremely difficult to win late game versus Zac. But yeah, you can see we just focus a lot of energy on good movement. The more we can dodge, the more tanky we are in some kind of sense, right? So good movement helps a lot, both in Arena of course, but also in normal Summoner's Rift. At this point I realize we can't really win, so I'm just gonna do my best to just get one kill. Even if you lose, as long as you get one kill, you're gonna get the money, which will make you able to buy some other spikes. So we just kill Vel'Koz and we'll lose to Zac and the fire. But now we get prismatic items, and this item is absolutely broken on Swain. A true gamble item, but if you snowball with it, it goes completely out of control. Basically, it generates money when you hit them, and I don't know if it's a bug or something, but Swain just generates a lot of money. Maybe it's because of his ultimate ticks or something. It's just like you gotta hit them and you get a chance of making money. It's super broken, I'll show you. Especially once you get a few wins, because you only get the money if you win a round. I'll show you here. I also think there's some bug on this map specifically. You can see I actually generate money when I hit the pillar. I don't know, already 300 money generated. So we're just gonna kite a bit, play the game normally here. On this map you always want to play around the pillars, right? Pillars and health, super important. So we're just gonna play a little far back. When the health spawns, I'm gonna go in with ults. Gambler's Blade actually also enables you to get usually 2 out of 3 health, because it gives 70 attack speed, right? You can weave in a lot of auto attacks, which is not bad either. It doesn't give like insane stats for Swain specifically, but it does give haste, it gives movement speed. It makes it so it's easier to hit the plans, but most importantly, guys, when you start winning, you're gonna get so incredibly much money that you will completely snowball and have so much money out of everyone else. So we actually win here. You can see Swain is quite strong once he gets level 6. Fire comes down, we kill them all, and look at this already. Big money from Gambler's Blade. And literally now with just one win, I'm already far ahead of everyone else because we get money round. And I just got 2000 gold. Prismatics only 3000, so I'm gonna buy a prismatic. I get the lantern, the Detonation Lantern. Very good for stacking up damage. And I'm actually gonna buy a random legendary item as well. I want to do this because I want to keep winning. So I'm gonna get an item advantage on everyone else now with the Gambler's Blade money I won from the first round. Use that money so we can have superior items and keep winning, so I can keep making more money, and with that more money I will just keep making even more and keep winning. More items, more stats. We're gonna get completely out of control if we start winning a lot. And you can see I'm very hard to kill. Actually, Rite of Ruin is extremely good as well. Remember guys, in the start I took the augment which makes me critically heal and shield, and Rite of Ruin procs all the time on Swain, and it's gonna give a lot of shielding for me and my teammates. So right now, these guys, piece of cake, there's no way they can beat us, especially because nobody in Arena really builds anti-heal, I've kind of noticed. Anti-heal is super broken, by the way, in Arena. So even I get it a lot of times. You can see I just made something around 2,000 gold more, and now the game goes completely out of control. So actually very good augments here. Courage of the Colossal, super broken, because it procs on E and the pull, so twice. But I'm gonna go Doomsayer, because it's so early. Doomsayer stacks up AP. We want to get high AP numbers, stats, later on in this game. So I'm gonna just start stacking now, since we're already winning. I'm still way stronger than everyone else. So I'm gonna run in towards Kled, make sure I tank the ult, because obviously guys, everyone is gonna go for Soraka in these 2v2s, right? So you don't wanna just tunnel vision, you don't wanna just run at the enemy, you wanna play with your teammates and protect them if people are going after them. So I'm gonna wait till ult runs out, then take the plant so I get the CD off my ultimate, go down and contest the next plant spawning. Kled is pretty low, so we're just gonna try and take him out. But yeah, whenever I get my ult, I'll be fine. So we're just gonna keep kiting a bit. Another plant spawns, I'm gonna take it so I get my ultimate. And with this, the game is pretty much over, right? Like you can see, even my healing is very high. And with the Soraka as well, like we just keep sustaining and out-sustaining the enemies. It's gonna be very good. So I'm gonna actually panic flash a bit here, low-key, because it was doing a lot of damage. But again, you can see 2,500 gold from Gambler's Blade. So currently, this item has given us like what is equal to maybe two prismatics, which is completely overpowered. So I'm gonna roll another prismatic here. I get Locket, and I'm gonna roll a second prismatic here, and I'm gonna get Demonic Embrace. So Demonic is really broken if you're gonna get a lot of AP. And remember, earlier on we took Doomsayer, which is gonna give us hundreds of AP later on, and Demonic is also gonna give us, because it scales. It gives you percentage AP the lower you are, up to 45%. So if you have 1,000 AP, whenever you're getting low, Demonic is gonna give you 1,450 AP, right? So it's gonna be very high numbers. So now we're just gonna keep stalling. Remember guys, long fights are good. We make a lot of money with Gambler's Blade. We get a lot of stacks for Swain passive. I just Demon Flare and then pull Cassiopeia in, kill her. The thing that's so good about this build I'm currently going as well is because I have the detonation orb, and you can see here we win, and I get another like 2,000, 3,000 gold. And because I have the detonation orb, even if the fights are long, I'm just stacking up this damage, and randomly they're just gonna get executed suddenly. So I roll for another prismatic here, and you can see at this point I'm already completely full built. And I've also actually bought a lot of anvils, which will give me a lot of stats. So the thing about Gambler's Blade is, first of all, it's gonna make you finish your build extremely quick if you start winning the first few matches. And for some reason, I don't know why, but Swain just gets 2,000 gold every round. He wins, right? So we're gonna get a lot of items, and once we finish the items, we're gonna start buying the anvils and get incredible numbers of stats. You can go defensive, you can go aggressive, whatever you want. I like going like some kind of mix. And you can see here, Fiddle Amumu, they're just focusing Soraka. I'm doing my best to walk between them and just keep pulling them away. Keep stacking up detonation orb damage. Keep making up money. They can never kill me. They're always just chasing Soraka. So I can just keep following them, making even more money. And at this point, I'm completely out of control. So we lost one match early when we were playing against the Velkos and Zac, and they were simply just too hard to deal with in the beginning. But now that we have made so much money, we can actually start to deal with them. We get Cyan, which I actually really do like. I'm gonna take an augment to protect Soraka, because they are focusing her a bit, and I really want to keep her alive, because the longer she's alive, the more she can heal. They're not gonna be focusing me. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna buy a lot of anvils already. I'm gonna simply just start putting all my Gambler's Blade money towards anvils now. I'm pretty happy with my build. It's very high AP. I have good stacking on Doomsayer. So Cyan, I think, champion-wise, was good for us, because now the zone is gonna close pretty quickly, and they're just gonna run into Swain, right? It should be kind of nice. they actually jump us here, and the zone quickly collapses, and they get a one-shot on Soraka. But again, I am not too scared. They also did use a lot of their spells, right? No Vega ult. I'm gonna just keep fighting them while I'm taking my plant, guys. It's important on Swain that you fight them with your spells while hitting the plants, okay, guys? Plants are everything, and you can see I'm a complete demon at this point because I simply just have way more items than everyone else on the map. It's like, it's just very, very simple. So I'm actually not too happy with Pyromancer Cloak because I think it's a great item on Swain, don't get me wrong, but you need other burns, and I'm happy with not going burns. So I'm gonna reroll and get Dragonheart. Dragonheart again gonna give us percentage stats, and that is what I really like, especially since we're gonna get so many anvils. So I finish a Dragonheart, gonna roll some more anvils, and now we're back into Vel'Koz and Zac. I'm not too scared of Zac winning out of time anymore, because I actually have insane damage compared to the last time when we fought. So we're just chilling a bit, not getting hit by Vel'Koz, not getting engaged on. When the zone closes in, we will be catching out the Vel'Koz and just killing him quickly, and then we should be able to, with all my damage, taking down Zac afterwards. So I actually get griefed a bit by the zone here, but so does Vel'Koz. He has to flash over awkwardly. I pretty much just one-shot him now. There's no escape, really. He does a very nice Sonya, but it will not be enough. And with him dead, right, it's just me and Soraka against Zac. Zac can never kill us. It's not possible. He does not have the damage. So we're just gonna keep fighting him. I'm stacking up the detonation damage. At this point, you can see I also have gotten even more money. I have a lot of AP at this point. I'm over 1000 AP. So I am dealing tons of damage. So we take them out pretty easily. We have only lost one singular match so far. I'm gonna use all the money to reroll some more anvils. I try to pick between, usually, if there's the shot that gives armor or magic resist, that's really good. Health is good as well. AP and magic pin is really good as well. Sometimes I take crit as well, because I have the crits, like the heals can crit, right? But here, into a new fight, I'm just gonna focus Syndra. Try and create distance between me and Syndra so she can get close to my Soraka, right? I'm just gonna keep continuously hooking her. Once I've taken out Syndra, Blitzcrank does not really stand a chance on his own, and you can see Soraka is doing a great job at living and just staying alive, just baiting all the enemy team to just focus her. Meanwhile, I'll give her shield if she drops low. She has tons of healing herself. Very, very easy round. We make another big money from Gambler's Blade. We're gonna get another augment here. I'm gonna end up picking the one that gives me more movement speed depending on my haste. That was the best one, I think. And now, right, I'm just gonna be running extremely fast, trying to help out Soraka, and simply just like keeping people in your ultimate. It's pretty easy to do in arena. I'm gonna straight up run at Kled here, so he doesn't ult my Soraka. I'm gonna flip the pillar on Jace, and now again, I'm not just gonna tunnel vision on Jace. This is a big mistake. Don't just like run at Jace because he's low or anything. You need to stick with your Soraka here and just keep running around. You can see I go for Kled, but the second I see Jace go for Soraka, I turn around instantly. Snap around, kill Jace, and now I can simply just fight this Kled. This is how you want to play arena. You want to play it with your teammate. You want to have good synergy. You want to defend them, especially if they're the ones getting focused. Make sure you're not just tunnel visioning, running for Jace or anything. Play together, hook them with CC, heal each other, all that stuff. That's really good. More money, more anvils, more stats here. The Dragonheart just gets stronger and stronger, making my stats worth even more. You can see at this point I have over 20 anvils, and this is all thanks to Gambler's Blade, which has given me way over 10,000 gold at this point. So we get into some of the final matches now. I'm just gonna run at them, cancel this Fiddlestick so he doesn't ult on my Soraka. I'm gonna walk in between Soraka and Amumu and simply just body block the Amumu Q. Just keep them away from her. Meanwhile, do as much damage you can, stack up your Doomsayer, stack up your Gambler's Blade money so you can get even more anvils. And also just get more passive stacks, right? You're gonna end up getting a lot of passive stacks in this game mode when you have high haste and you just land a lot of EWs, right? Again, they just go. I'm just gonna hook CC. You can see at this point the detonation of just completely one-shots Fiddlesticks because I've been hitting him for quite some time now. And whenever I kill one guy, right, the other guy can't really 1 versus 2. Like, it's simply too hard with this much healing that we have. So we're just gonna keep kiting, keep taking the plants. I'm gonna keep hooking. Look at my movement. I constantly position myself in between me and Soraka. So he cannot hit her. And I can just take the hits, I can get healed, right? That is all good. We win another round. I get paid once again. Look how much money I have. Like, this is so absurd, man. Like, I've been full built for like 5 minutes so far. I've been just spamming anvils and I'm getting like close to 30 anvils right now. And you can see Dragonheart gives me insane stats. So just more anvils. I truly think Gambler's Blade is one of the greatest items for Swain in Arena. Like, you just need one good win and you cash out 2k gold and you're just ahead of everyone else because you're now suddenly just a full item up. I also have very good augments this game. The Doomsayer helps a ton. And you can see I am 23-1 score. We pretty much haven't lost ever since the Vel'Koz and Zac in the start. But that's about it. I run towards Kled now to tank his ult. And again, I'm just gonna not just run a Jace, play it slow. Play with Soraka, so Jace goes in. Look how I just turn around and go for him now instantly. One shot him, keep taking plants in front of their face so they can't get it. If you look at my AP, it's around 2,300 now, which is completely overpowered. And that is the end of the game. Massive stomp with Gambler's Blade making 21,000 gold. Swain is super good in Arena and I hope you enjoyed my gameplay. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day.